The battle on the ice, often referred to as the Massacre of Lake Peipus, took place on April 5, 1242, on the frozen surface of Lake Peipus, a vast body of water situated between present-day Estonia and Russia. This confrontation was part of the broader Northern Crusades, a series of religious and territorial campaigns led by Western Christian powers against the pagan and Orthodox populations of Eastern Europe. The main forces involved were the army of the Teutonic Knights, supported by Danish and Livonian crusaders, and the troops of the Novgorod Republic, led by Prince Alexander Nevsky, a young but highly capable military leader who would later become a symbol of Russian resistance against foreign invasion. The Teutonic Knights, heavily armored and trained in Western-style warfare, aimed to expand their influence eastward and convert the local populations to Catholicism, while also securing strategic control over key trade routes. Alexander Nevsky, on the other hand, sought to defend his territory and preserve the Orthodox faith, adopting a strategy that relied not only on direct confrontation, but also on careful use of terrain and timing. As the battle unfolded on the frozen lake, Nevsky deliberately allowed the Teutonic forces to advance onto the ice, stretching their formation and reducing their ability to maneuver effectively. Once the enemy was sufficiently exposed, the Novgorodian troops launched a coordinated counterattack, striking the flanks and gradually encircling the Crusader army. The heavy cavalry of the Teutonic Knights, which usually provided a decisive advantage in open-field battles, found itself constrained by the slippery and potentially unstable surface of the ice, which limited their mobility and disrupted their charge formations. According to later accounts, the weight of the armored knights may have even caused sections of the ice to crack, though historians debate the extent to which this contributed to the outcome. What is clear is that the Teutonic forces were thrown into disarray, suffering significant losses as they attempted to retreat, while many were captured or killed during the chaotic withdrawal. The victory of Alexander Nevsky had far-reaching consequences, as it effectively halted the eastward expansion of the Teutonic Order in this region and secured the western borders of the Novgorod Republic for a considerable period. Beyond its immediate military significance, the battle assumed a powerful symbolic meaning over the centuries, particularly in Russian history and culture, where it came to represent the defense of the homeland and the resilience of Orthodox civilization against external threats. The event was later immortalized in chronicles, folklore, and even modern media, reinforcing Nevsky's legacy as both a national hero and a saint of the Russian Orthodox Church. Although some details of the battle have been embellished over time, the encounter on Lake Peipus remains one of the most iconic clashes of medieval Eastern Europe, illustrating the complex interplay of religion, politics, and military strategy that defined the era.